If you're comparing HIMS versus Happy Head for hair loss treatment, chances are you've already noticed the problem. In the mirror, in the shower drain, or maybe in photos. Hair loss creeps up slowly, which is why a lot of men spend months bouncing between products before they try something prescription-based. Today I'm exploring both Happy Head and HIMS. These are two telehealth platforms that deliver hair loss prevention to your door, but do it differently. Let's take a look at how each one works, what you're actually getting, and which one makes more sense for you. Now, you might be looking for a hair loss solution and want to support hair growth sooner rather than later. I have exclusive deals for both Happy Head and HIMS linked in the description below. You can check these out anytime or just scan the QR codes on screen. So before I compare them, let's make one thing clear. Both of these are telehealth platforms that offer solution to hair loss men often experience. That means instead of booking an in-person dermatologist appointment, you go through the process online. You fill out an online intake form, a licensed medical provider reviews your information, and if you're approved, your treatment is shipped straight to your door. Now, Happy Head is the more specialized option. It focuses specifically on hair loss and leads into custom compounded prescriptions, including topical formulas and oral meds designed around the individual. HIMS is broader. Hair loss is one of its flagship categories with more standardized treatment plans, but it also fits into a larger men's wellness platform. So when it comes to hair regrowth, both are working with the same core science. The real difference is how personalized the process feels and who that experience is really built for. And if you're leaning towards either Happy Head or HIMS, this is a good time to check the links in the description. My exclusive deals for both are down below, and you can also just scan the QR codes you see now on the screen. On the surface, Happy Head and HIMS both look similar. Online questionnaire, clinical review, and treatment shipped straight to your door. Starting with the online intake form. Happy Head treats your questionnaire answers more like the foundation for a prescription. It covers your hair loss stage and pattern, medical history, current medications, and any other sensitivities. A board-certified dermatologist then uses those answers to build a customized treatment plan if you qualify. HIMS also starts with an online questionnaire reviewed by a licensed provider, but the goal feels a little different. Even on HIMS' own comparison page, the company says it asks about things like hair goals and styling habits to help match you to the most appropriate treatment from its lineup. So to simplify things, Happy Head's intake form is there to build a personalized prescription, while HIMS is more like a matching tool for a standardized treatment plan. Then there's the treatment approach itself. Happy Head leans hard into custom compounded prescriptions, with the brand highlighting personalized formulas, board-certified dermatologist oversight, and ongoing formula adjustments. HIMS is more structured. The difference here is the degree and depth of customization. HIMS platform offers a defined lineup of hair loss treatments, including different form factors like pills, sprays, chewables, foams, and serums, and a provider helps select what best fits your needs. Happy Head appears to offer more ingredient level flexibility, while HIMS keeps the process simpler by selecting from a defined set of options with some level of personalization. And that leads to the overall experience. For me personally, HIMS feels more digital first. A faster setup, cleaner flow, monthly delivery, and support through its platform if you need it. Happy Head looks to me more involved from the start, with dermatologist follow-ups and adjustment options positioned as a core part of the service. So once you strip away the branding, the difference is pretty simple. HIMS is built for ease. You get proven hair loss treatments in more established formats, with a faster setup and cleaner monthly routine. Happy Head, on the other hand, is built for precision. The formula can be more tailored, adjusted, and managed over time. That usually makes HIMS the easier entry point, especially if you're just starting out. Happy Head starts to make more sense when standard options haven't given you the kind of hair regrowth you want. Then there's cost versus control. HIMS is usually the more affordable, more accessible option. Happy Head costs more, but that higher price goes towards custom formulas, more clinical oversight, and a treatment plan that can be adjusted over time. So the question is whether your situation actually calls for that extra level of control. Now, here's biology in plain English. The most common cause of hair loss in men is androgenic alopecia, basically male pattern baldness, or dihydrotestosterone, a hormone that gradually shrinks sensitive hair follicles over time. That's why you usually see the same pattern: recession at the temples, thinning at the crown, or both. It's also why timing matters. Treatment may slow or partly reverse thinning, but it usually can bring back follicles that are already gone. So the treatment toolkit is actually pretty similar. At the core, both Happy Head and HIMS are built around the same two ingredients, finasteride and minoxidil. Finasteride helps lower DHT, the hormone linked to the male pattern hair loss, while minoxidil helps keep the follicles in the growth phase longer. That's the foundation on both platforms. From there, each brand adds its own extras. Happy Head offers options like topical dutasteride, which is a stronger DHT blocking ingredient. And some formulas may also include ingredients like retinoic or hydrocortisone to support absorption or reduce irritation. Now, HIMS, meanwhile, includes supportive add-ons like ketoconazole in some products. Every prescription hair loss treatment on the market from both these platforms and beyond is built around the same core ingredients. The question is never which ingredients, it's how they're combined, at what concentration, in what format, and how the treatment is managed over time. Side effects matter, but this doesn't need to be scary because both platforms treat the same kind of balding with many of its own core ingredients. The risk profile is broadly similar. With finasteride or dutasteride, some men report lower libido or sexual function changes. These effects are considered uncommon, and for many men, they improved after stopping or adjusting treatment, though persistent symptoms have also been reported. With topical minoxidil, the more common issues are scalp irritation, dryness, or flaking, and a temporary increase in shedding can happen early on as hairs cycle before regrowth. Oral minoxidil can also cause fluid retention or mild swelling in some users. Most people tolerate these treatments well, but if you're concerned about the side effects before starting, both platforms give you access to a licensed provider who can walk you through the specific risks for your health history. That's worth using. So at this point, the takeaway really isn't that one of these platforms works and the others doesn't. Both are legitimate, built around the same evidence-backed core medications, and both can be a genuine option for men dealing with hair loss. The real question is fit. I would go with HIMS if you're new to treatment and want the easiest possible entry point. It makes sense if you're comfortable starting with more standardized formulas, you want a faster setup, and you'd rather keep the monthly costs lower. It also makes sense if you like the idea of using one platform for more than just hair loss, whether that's skin, ED, or other men's wellness categories. Now, Happy Head is a better choice if you've already tried standard options like OTC, minoxidil, or a basic finasteride, and want something more tailored. It's a better fit if you want a dermatologist adjusting your treatment over time, or you're interested in more customized combinations, including options like dutasteride. And that's really the bottom line. Neither one of these platforms invented something new. What they both did is make it easier to use the treatment that already work. So when you're ready to choose, both links are waiting in the description, and the QR codes are on the screen now. And if you still haven't decided yet, check out our other health news, hair loss, and men's health reviews next. They'll help you narrow things down even more before you make a move.